Chapter 3. The United Front. The Blueprint. The Kalu data drop landed like a hammer blow. It was shared on every platform, accompanied by holographic recreations of the ExoGuard's annihilation. Fear became a cold, hard knot in the stomach of humanity, but it also sparked something unprecedented: innovation from the ground up. Amidst the global panic, a new file appeared on the internet, released by the Gemini XM mainframe itself. Project Astro, Drone Assembly Manual version 1.0. It wasn't encrypted. It was a 3D printing blueprint for a modular, combat-ready drone. The instructions were simple, almost insultingly so, designed for a 10-year-old with a home 3D printer. Mrs. Evelyn Chen had taught shop class at Northwood High for 30 years. She knew the whir and hum of every lathe, every laser cutter, every 3D printer in her workshop. When her tablet buzzed with the Astro manual, she scoffed. Build a space combat drone with a hobby printer? Nonsense. But then she saw the attached data. The file didn't just contain schematics, it contained Kalu's raw telemetry. The pulsing magnetic frequency that had turned frigates into dust. The Astro drone wasn't designed to take a hit, it was designed to exploit the hit. Its chassis included a simple, resonant chamber tuned to the Aurelian magnetic pulse. Clever, she muttered, adjusting her reading glasses. Very clever. The overclock. The standard Astro drone was designed to be easily printed from common carbon fiber filament. Its primary function was to attach to an Aurelian vessel, disrupt its magnetic shield for a microsecond, and then explode, ideally taking a piece of the enemy with it. It was a disposable, swarm-based weapon. But Mrs. Chun was not content with standard. Her students often called her Eagle Eye Evelyn for her meticulous precision. She saw the inefficiencies in the basic blueprint. The standard build time for a single Astro was 8 hours on a consumer printer. Humanity didn't have 8 hours. Gemini X, she typed, addressing the AI's local network node. This drone needs to print faster. Much faster. And the heat tolerance of this resin is pathetic. Can we modify the extruder paths for a denser, quicker bond? Analyzing user parameters. Modification possible. Requires Wilson material extrusion techniques. Warning: exceeding manufacturer specifications may result in printer degradation and/or fire hazard. Humph, Mrs. Chen scoffed, ignoring the warning. It's either the printer or us. Adjust the thermal regulators. Divert excess heat to the platen. Push the print speed to maximum. I want that resin fusing faster than it can cool. With Gemini X's assistance, Mrs. Chun became the pioneer of distributed military manufacturing. She wasn't an engineer for a defense contractor. She was a shop teacher with a lifetime of pushing machines to their limits. Her modified printer, spewing acrid smoke and glowing faintly red, churned out an Astro drone in just under 2 hours. Her technique, Eagle Eye overclocking, was immediately integrated into the next version of the Astro manual by the Gemini X mainframe. Within hours, millions of 3D printers around the world began humming louder, working hotter, and producing drones at an impossible rate. The macro assembly line. News channels, initially broadcasting panic, switched to images of a worldwide assembly line. Farmers converted barns into drone factories. City dwellers printed parts in apartment complexes. Schoolyards became testing ranges for newly minted Astros. The printer revolution wasn't just about making drones, it was about transforming every citizen into a soldier, every home into a factory. Gemini X became the ultimate logistics coordinator. It monitored raw material stockpiles, redirected print queues, and updated designs in real time based on new data. If a specific batch of filament was stronger, Gemini X pushed a micro-update to prioritize it. If a drone exploded in a new way, Gemini X analyzed the debris and instantly adapted the next 10,000 prints. The Aurelians, meanwhile, continued their methodical harvesting of the outer planets. They saw Earth as a primitive, squabbling species, easily intimidated. They never considered that their enemy would be an adaptive, distributed, and self-replicating swarm, driven by billions of individual acts of defiance. The macro impact. The printer revolution, armed humanity. It decentralized the military, making it impossible for the Aurelians to cripple Earth's war effort with a single strike. Every human became a part of the defense, converting fear into productive fury. As the first few 100,000 astrodrones began their slow, silent journey toward the outer solar system, the Aurelians didn't even notice them. They were small. They were primitive. They were numerous beyond counting. And they were coming.